What's up, guys? Hope everybody's having a good night. This is Rob from 412 RC Incorporated. We do rear-wheel drive RC drifting, FPV drone racing, and RC crawling every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 4 to 10 p.m., Sunday, noon to 8 p.m. Appreciate you checking us out. Thanks for hitting that like button. It helps us a lot. We had 15,000 people check in on our live stream on Wednesday, so hoping we could top that. Tonight we do Friday slides and pies. We got pizza ordered from Bedamo's down the street here in Dormont. They're definitely a boutique pizza shop, like some I don't know, oven, coal oven, roasted, I don't know, brick oven. We ordered extra crispy. Looking forward to that. Looking for some tandems here. Anthony leading Matt. Anthony just put the CLSD in his car and is loving it. Matt is on his RDX for the first time tonight. Looks like he's really digging that. Matt goes with that beater look. Right. I think it's a very important feature on the track to bounce off this tire wall here. If you do it right, you pivot right off of it, just like how Mikey did there. And you're just skimming it. Let's see how these boys here do. Want to see him skim that tire wall. Pretty close. And then it just whips you to this clipping point here. Yeah, we had 15,000 people check in on our live stream on Wednesday, so appreciate everybody checking us out here tonight. If you could do me a huge favor and just hit that thumbs up button, helps us tremendously. It'll put us out to a ton more people. appreciate all the comments. It helps a lot as well. Hope everybody's having a good night. Which car here is your favorite? Hey gamer, there's a lot of options for bodies. So as long as it fits a 1/10 scale rear wheel drive RC drift car, yes, you can run it here. Sam, appreciate it. Where are you guys out of? We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. There's shops like this that do this all over the country, all over the world, literally. So, you know, if you're new to RC drifting, there's probably already a community local to you. Yeah, where are you out of, Sam? Appreciate the sub, Sam. Fifth scale's pretty big. North Carolina, yeah. I'd be interested to see, I know one just opened in Atlanta. And honestly, there wasn't one here in Pittsburgh whenever I got into RC drifting, and that's what led me to opening 412 RC Incorporated. So line up. Drivers ready? 3, 2, 1, go. You could tell how, you know, we call it driver mod, but just the guys that have more track time, more experience with the cars, just naturally pull away from everybody else. With these cars, you're running on hard plastic tires on a polished concrete surface, and they have very little grip. The cars do have gyros, which help you steer a lot, but you're doing all your steering with your throttle inputs, and your front tires are more like a rudder on a boat. Appreciate the likes. It helps us a lot. If you hit that thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a good night. Nice, Canada. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's definitely drift houses in Canada. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure where they're at, but most of the drift tracks have a presence on social media. So if you're on social media, that'd be a good place to hunt for it. Thanks for the likes. You know, these cars actually do not race. Whenever they're drifting in tandem, the lead car is responsible to hit all the scoring zones that are marked with tape out on the track. Let's do a walk here real quick. Right here's our start finish line. We'll do a countdown, 3, 2, 1, go. From here, we'll go to this inner clip right here. It's actually behind where that donk is. So let me walk around here real quick. Right there is the inner clip. That's the first scoring zone. You want to be as close to the white line without going over. 2 tires over is a 0. You don't want to go 2 tires over on the very first corner, so you have to play that conservative. But you're also driving right into a wall. And whenever you're driving into a wall, you have to extend your drift from the start a very long ways to a very narrow outer zone to a very short braking zone. And you see everybody sitting across the room here. Now this is 30 feet away from me, just for a measurement on how far away we are. So everybody has a limited view of this corner here. But just from this view here, watch how many people hit this zone, and you want to be the same angle as this line here coming into the zone. Very good. Missed it, right? Hit it. Now let's watch this guy. Outer zone there, outer zone here. Touch and go there. Touch and go there. I seen he missed it. Inner clip there. And then behind this wall is a touch and go, like right there, and then the finish line. So the lead car, they're responsible to hit all those marks 100%. And if they hit all those marks 100%, the car behind them in chase, their job is to mirror and mimic the lead car 100%. So anytime the lead car transitions, the chase car is then supposed to transition and maintain as close proximity to the lead car without crashing into them. Now, same as in real drifting, 2 tires over the white line is a 0. Crashing is a 0. Spitting out is a 0. So whenever we do our competitions, you have to be on your line the entire time. And you see how difficult it is for an entire lap to maintain that line and that precision. So that's what's fun for me. That's what's fun for a lot of the drivers, is that precision of hitting all the zones. Now see, this one here is very challenging, but it's coming from a very fast part on the track. Watch them here. Squinting wide. You know, you really have to push against that wall in order to get that touch and go there. If you cut it short, it'll mess up your entry to this inner clip here, and you'll be way short there. Whenever you're way short there, it'll mess up this corner here, and this corner here is the exit for the fastest straightaway on the track. So you want as much exit speed from here as you can get. Let's watch them do it again. Inner clip, accelerate. You want to be full speed coming out of this corner without going 2 tires over right there. And watch how many tires go 2 off right there. We'll watch them go around. Touch and go. Touch and go. Inner clip. See how easy they want to go 2 tires off? Well, I got a solution for that. It's coming soon. Very soon. This guardrail is going in that spot right there. Aloha from Hawaii. Hey, brother. Ever got scale in my fifth scale? Yeah. You know, any RC hobby is a lot of fun. You see all these guys here. You know, they just come to hang out. Even young gentlemen. This is him in the blue car here, the blue E30. What's up, RC Forever? Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for everybody hitting that like button. Appreciate it. It does help get us out to more people. We did have 15,000 on our live stream on Wednesday, so appreciate everybody checking us out. We do this every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 4 to 10 p.m., and Sunday, noon to 8 p.m. We're located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What you see is rear-wheel drive RC drifting. These are 1/10 scale rear-wheel drive cars that have hard plastic tires. These cars also have gyros in them. Once the car starts to slide, the gyro tries to straighten the car. You're using the front tires basically as rudders, and you're steering the car with the rear wheel speed. You can basically get an RTR, which stands for ready to run, for about $400. A battery and a charger would be another $100. So you're about $500. And for an RTR, for a nice built car, you're looking about $700 to $1,000. There's Sam. Sam's one of our moderators of our Facebook group. One of our longtime customers. The burnout yard. Working on these lights, they're almost done. LEDs that are bright as fuck. Pardon my French. I accidentally broke my 3D printer, so unfortunately it is not progressing any at the moment. This is one of about 5 or 6 towers that we're going to have here, lighting up the whole track so that we can turn all the lights out. And speaking of, let's do that now. Over here is the practice area for novices and beginners. Remember, it's nice out. We'll actually open the garage door with the lights out, and just with the LED lights, it changes the mood in here dramatically. Mellow yellow. Yeah, so a buddy of mine is really good at making RC drift car bodies, and all 3 of those that you see there, he made all 3 of them. Not only that, but another one that I have on the other side of the room, he also made. So some guys are really good at this stuff. That's one part of this hobby that I'm looking forward to diving into. You can be very creative with this stuff. Some of these bodies, you can get them pretty cheap for like $40. So, you could basically change, for a very modest budget in this hobby, you could change a body once a month or, once every 3 months or whatever. You do crash and they do break. They're pretty durable though. You have to buy other stuff on top of that $40, like paint, any accessories that you want to put, like, window nets and, bumper hooks and, your livery, that mellow yellow livery. There's people out there that, just do that as a business, and here's a good example of one that's made specifically for my shop here. This gentleman goes by Stick Label, and this is my livery. And we also have that painted on the wall. My fiance painted that. Good time. I seen him in the tandems and yeah, he's driving good. Corey's one of our newer drivers, but he's driving very well. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't be messing up the flow now. We got a new driver on the track. First time on the track with a new build. Corey's buddy, he's been out a couple times with the rental. An experienced RC guy, right? Hope everybody's having a good night. Appreciate everybody hitting that like button. Helps us a lot to get more exposure. On our Wednesday live stream, we had 15,000 people check us out. So thanks for everybody for stopping in, checking us out, saying hi. Appreciate that a lot. We do this stuff every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 4 to 10 p.m. and Sunday, noon to 8 p.m. And we're located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is rear-wheel drive RC drifting. Some of our drone gates. If you look down at my videos, I do have drone footage. One of our customers given for me to use on my channel, so appreciate Timmy. He does chases the full-scale 1-to-1 drift cars. A lot of our local full-scale drifters also RC here at 412 RC Incorporated in Pittsburgh. A lot of our scene is driven here from the full-scale drift cars, and we appreciate their support. They've been here since the beginning, very first person through the door. If you're into drifting at all, the LZ World Tour, if anybody's familiar with that, our local was a participant in the LZ World Tour, John Wagner. He runs Club Loose 2 here in Pittsburgh, and he kind of came out of retirement to run there at that event. Had a good time doing it. I think he made top 16 or something. So if you check out our live stream from Wednesday, it's still posted in my archives there. John was out Wednesday. He brings different vibes to this place. Everybody drives on a different level on Wednesday anyway. If you look back at all of our history, Wednesday is the day when all the sharks come out. It's just on a different level. Hey, Dante, pizza? Yeah, on Fridays we do slides and pies. So we order pizza from a local pizza shop. Starving, man. I haven't ate since this morning. Uniontown, Mr. Gomez, how you doing? My fiance has family that lives down in Uniontown. My mom used to live in Masontown, so I'm familiar with the area. And they got an RC place down there, Get a Hobby or something. Are you familiar with that place? How's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate the comments. Thanks for all the likes. It helps us a lot. Mr. Minnow Media, we've had 6 million hits on social media in the last 6 months. So appreciate everybody checking us out. I hope you're having a good night. Do you think you could do this? Can you tell who the experienced drivers are versus the new drivers? Are you looking at the cars to hitting the zones? Uh-oh. Bill's here for his parts. And I don't have a total for him. Here, you want this for a minute? How are you, Bill? All right. I gotta find my phone because I have no idea how much any of this is.
All right, Rob. I'm gonna grab pizza.
Yeah, these are 3 mil bando belts.
I will say, 4 people don't feel like these today, and there's different level of driving today. Different level of driving.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people because they've been stuck in school.
Well, the best way to describe school is master drivers drive schools.
Yeah.
For everyone else, there's a death.
Yeah. There's struggling points where you go to school.
Oh, yeah. Like, it helps. It helps a lot.
Bill,
Okay.
I'm looking for my phone.
You're looking for your phone.
Yeah. Look.
Who's reading me? Alrighty. No, I'm good on that.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Appreciate you, sir. Yep. Starving for pizza, guys. So I'm going to sign off here. Dante will be back in a few minutes. Appreciate everybody checking us out. Thanks for all the likes.
I did one more thing.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
Forgot about those.
Drive cup protectors.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. It's on my no receipt. All right. Have a good night. All right, yeah, guys. I'm gonna sign off here. We're getting some pizza in, so I'm gonna eat. Appreciate everybody checking us out. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the subscriptions. Appreciate it. It helps us a lot.